It should be a great time to announce that you're pregnant. Come on.
My question is to do with, you know, I know you guys don't have a lot of spare time, but I wanted to hear from all of you, like what you like to do in your spare time in terms of hobbies or whatever, something that maybe not music related. Like, you know, perhaps I'm going to embarrass Dan. Many a year ago, before I knew him, he collected stamps. You know, we wouldn't have known it. So something that no one would know.
So
there's not really anything that I do when I'm not thinking about music, and I mean really not a lot at all. So I like cooking, and when I'm cooking is the only time that I dial out of thinking about riffs and solos and write to music and play music.
Were you going to mention that to them at any point?
You could have used it today.
If there's one thing I hate, is showing people up in the kitchen.
I'd say what's up between two waffles. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, I guess cooking, so it means I can dial off.
I don't have a lot of spare time, so music seems to take over whatever spare time I have, because when I'm not doing this, I have another band called Rage of Angels. And that takes up most of my time, because I tend to take far too long making records. I like 70s British TV comedies, that's my thing.
Oh, Mrs.
No, she knows what I do.
No, but no.
Oh, is that it? You can't answer this question? No. Let's see, I don't get much time either, much spare time to do much outside of music, but when I do, I'm a big gamer. I build computers and I play a lot of games and do a lot of stuff on computer. Not very much time, but that's pretty much what I really like to do, besides music. How about you, Michael?
I was just telling somebody earlier, my neighbor finally found out that I was in Tyketto, and she came over and she was like, "You're in a band, Tyketto, I just heard you on satellite radio, oh my God." She was like, "You're the most boring rock star I've ever met in my entire life." Jimmy and I were in the hotel in Miami getting ready for this big Magic City show. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm playing Scrabble online." I play Scrabble. That's what I do. We are a boring rock band. I'm sorry to tell you.
Danny, just because she knows what you do doesn't mean that everybody else knows what you do. Give us
What do you do, Danny?
One or two.
What do I do? That's a good question. What do you do?
I had to move Danny 3 times in the course of our relationship.
I like walks on the beach.
The comic collections, come on.
I knew that.
Dating.
He's a Marvel Comics fiend.
Yeah, well, I mean, all those are past tense. I was a massive comic book collector for a long time. I had over 6,000 comics. It started when I was about 8 years old, and eventually had to sell them all, you know, to accomplish other things. But that was a big deal for me. So I'm a real movie geek. You know, when the Avengers came out, I was just the happiest little kid that was ever made. You know,